Hi everybody, welcome. I hope you're doing well today. My name's Lori Denning and I'm a yoga instructor and a yoga therapist. And today we're going to work our core quite a bit and maybe shoulders and hips. So just to get started, we'll need possibly a strap today if you have one. You can use a bathrobe tie, a man's tie, a towel, or a block, yoga block. Maybe you can use a pillow or something, a rolled up towel secured by a rubber band so we can squeeze it between our thighs. So let's lay back and get started with our breath work. So we're just going to spend a few minutes just in the beginning of class getting our nervous system to quiet so we can get prepared for our asana practice. So everyone lay down. I don't like anything under your head unless you've got this rounding of the upper back already going on. Then when you lay back, your chin's gonna jut up. So then you would need something under your head to make your chin level. But for the most part, we don't need that. We're just used to it. Oh, we don't need that. Lay back. Now your option, feet on the floor, legs straight. Whatever feels good to your back. You're going to be checking in throughout class and asking your body if this feels okay to it. Some people with their backs, this doesn't feel good. So if it doesn't, you can bend one knee, bend both knees, whatever feels best to you. I'm going to give you a couple of options. You can have your feet straight out from your hips, or you can widen your feet and let your knees knock. So let's bring our arms down to our side, have your palms facing up. And just start to notice how you're breathing right now. Breathing in and out through the nose. Where does the breath start for you? Does it start in the chest? Does it start in the belly? Just notice how you normally breathe. And now let's bring our awareness to our navel, and we're going to start to breathe into our bellies. So breathing in, belly rises. Pausing, long breath out, belly softens. So let's stay there for a couple breaths. Let the exhale start to feel like your body's starting to sink down. Relax. Couple more. And now bringing awareness to the navel center, we're going to breathe into our belly, then our ribs, and then bringing it up to the chest. So we call this Durga Pranayama, 3-chamber breath. It's super good for your lungs, and it oxygenates your system really well. So starting into breathing into the navel, breathe in, widen it to the ribs, and then bring the breath to the chest. And as you exhale, let the chest soften, the ribs soften, and then lastly the belly softens. So breathing in belly, ribs, and chest, pausing at the top, and then as you exhale, the chest, then the ribs, and then the belly softens. So let's stay there 5 breaths. Focus on the breath. See if you can make a ha sound with your inhale without opening your mouth. See if you can hear that breath. So we're starting to go inside. We leave the outside alone. We're going inside and sensing our body as it breathes. Let's stay here 3 more. Ha sound as you breathe in. Without making the sound. So it's all in the back of the throat. We call this Ujjayi breath. then wiggle your fingers. If your knees are knocked together, straighten your legs out. Maybe straightening them both legs straight if that feels okay to your back. Now we're going to start to move. I'm going to have to get my water out of my way because I've got my feet on it, so that's not good. Let me move it. Okay, so make sure that your feet are nice and long and that you can raise your arms up over your head without hitting anything. Because we're going to start to move our breath, our movement with our breath. So if the legs straight bug your back, bend one knee, bend both knees, whatever feels good to you. Make sure your chin is level, so we have a tendency to have the chin cocked up, so bring the chin down. Now as you inhale, let's raise the right hand up, arm up, and the exhale, bring it over the head. Link the movement with the breath. Now the inhale, hand back straight up, and exhale down to your side. One more time on the right. Inhale, right arm comes up. Exhale, it goes over your head. Spread your fingers wide. And last time, inhaling up and exhaling down. Left side, spread the fingers. Inhale, the hand comes straight up. The exhale, the arm goes over the head towards the floor. Doesn't have to touch. Inhale up and exhale down. 2 more times. Inhale up. Exhale over. Notice if one shoulder feels tighter than the other. And last time. Don't let the ribs pop up. Keep them down. Good. Now, what I'd like you to do is bring your left thigh into your chest. So you've got your 90-degree angle going on. And then straighten it out. Once again, breath in. The exhale, bring the thigh up. Inhale, straighten the leg. Keep your navel in. Exhale, thigh comes up. And inhale, the leg straighten. Let's do the right side. So exhale, thigh comes up. Inhale, leg lowers. Exhale, thigh comes up. Inhale, leg lowers. And last time, exhale, thigh comes up, and inhale, it lowers. Now, we'll exhale, bring the left thigh up. As you inhale, let the knee open to the side. As you exhale, bring the knee up. And then as you exhale, bring it to the right. So you're doing a little twist. And then inhale back up. And then straighten the leg. And then the exhale, push your lower back into the mat and bring that leg straight down. And then bend the knee, bring the foot to the floor. Let's do the right leg. So you can have your left foot on the floor or the left leg straight, whatever feels best to you. So breathing in. The exhale, right thigh comes towards your torso. The inhale, you're opening it out to the side. Feel the work in the hip socket. The exhale, pull belly in, bring the leg center. Exhale, bring it across the body. Inhale back to center. Exhale, straighten it up. Push the back into the floor as you bring that leg down. And then slide the heel up. Now let's bring both heels to the floor. Let's open our arms into a wide T. Bring your feet wide on the mat. So we're going to do the windshield wiper just to stretch out our hips. And this is working the backs of your shoulder. So breathing in, I want both knees going to the right. Keep the left shoulder down. Gaze to the left. Feel the stretch on the left body. Exhale back to center. Inhale, knees go to the left. Head looks right. Exhale, tummy in and back to center. A couple more times. Inhale, knees going to the right. And exhale back to center. And inhale, the knees go left. Head looks right. The exhale, bring it to center. One more time on each side. Exhale, going to the right. And back to center. And inhale, going to the left. And exhale, back to center. Good job. Inhale, go to the right and stay. Now maybe take your right foot and place it just above the left knee. and you're gonna weight this down. Now, if that doesn't feel good to you, don't do it. So you gotta listen to your body. So it gives more of an opening. We're stretching our hip flexors right here. Your rectus femoris, your TFL, and your psoas. And breathing, belly breathing. As you exhale, squeeze that orange under your navel. Unless that hurts. If it does, don't do it. One more. And if you have that right foot above your left knee, let it down. And as you exhale, bring your knees back up to center. Feet stay wide. And as you inhale, now they go both to the left. And maybe you take that right foot, place it above the left knee and weight it down. It's going to increase the stretch on the right front of the hip. So you have to think about that. If it's too much, then let it go and just leave the foot down. And breathing in, wherever you feel that tightness, direct the breath there. And as you exhale, tummy in or squeeze the orange. Couple more breaths. Last one. And then the next time that you exhale, let's take the foot down and bring the legs back to center. Good job, guys. Let's grab our strap. So get your strap or whatever you're using. If you don't have one, that's okay too. It's not mandatory, but it helps. And we'll be using a blocks in a little bit, so keep that handy too. I hope you guys are doing well today. I can't wait till this COVID thing is over and we can meet again in person. But for now, this is good. Okay, let's take our strap. Let's start to open our hips, and then we're going to get up and stand and do some warriors and do some other poses. So let's start with the strap, the arch of the left foot. So now we're working our hamstrings. Let's have our right foot on the floor with a knee bent. Now what I want you to notice, can you take your hand and put it under your low back? Or is the low back completely flat? I want you to be able to put your hand under the low back. So that will prohibit your leg coming too far up. We don't want to round our lower back here. We want to keep it neutral. So the little up curve, the lordotic curve in the lower back, I want you to keep that. So holding on with the strap, let's pull down with the strap. Feel the femur, the head of the thigh bone go into the socket. Keep it there. At the same time, push up with the foot, creating bone strength. And breathe. So you're creating this resistance first. And then let that go. Bend and straighten the knee, but watch it. Don't let the foot cock to the side. Keep things aligned. So just warming up your hamstring and then holding it up. Keeping the arch in your back, tummy in, but you've got this arch. You're breathing in. Your exhale, bring the leg back. Keep the arch. Flex the foot, push up through the heel. That's your middle hamstring right there. And breathing in. Exhale, tummy in. Especially now with all the sitting we're doing, we need to do this. So it's not about how high I can get my leg over my torso. Right now my back is completely rounded. It's keeping the arch and then bringing it back. And one more breath. Now taking the strap in the left hand, the right hand palm down to brace. Keep the right foot pressing, or maybe it feels okay to you to straighten that out. But keep the left hip down, the right hip down and the left shoulder down. And let this leg come over as far as it wants to come. Don't let the right hip lift. Breathe into it. This is inner groin stretch, inner thigh, your adductor muscle. Couple more breaths. Each exhale, pull that navel in. One more inhale. So the exhale, you're pulling your navel in and you're helping your leg come back up with your core. Now we're going to breathe in, keep the right leg, if the knee's bent on the right side, straighten the leg out. So now we're going to bring our leg across our body, and I'm okay to let the hip lift. Keep the left shoulder down and bring the right leg across the body and breathe. You can look left. Don't let the left shoulder pop way up. I mean, if I left my left shoulder up, I can bring my foot to the floor. But we're trying to strengthen the back of our shoulder here, so we want to keep it pressing. You're strengthening the posterior deltoid and back rotator cuffs here. So remember, it's not as how far you can go, it's how you do it with good form and good alignment. That's when you get the best benefits. And one more breath. Now your exhale, tummy in and bring the leg all the way back up. And let's switch. So switch your legs. I like to start with my left foot on the floor. When I'm doing the medial hamstring stretch, for my body it feels better like this. Maybe for you it feels okay to straighten the leg. Remember, this is my surgical leg, so I'm still rehabbing it. So this side is way different. So first, you're going to bend it straight in the knee. Watch the foot. Don't let it cock out to the side. And then straighten up that leg. Align it. Center of foot, center of knee. Now first, pull the thigh into the socket. So femur to socket. Hold that. And then push your heel into the strap. Hold that. How's your lower back? Is it arched? Make it arched. Don't let it be flat right now. And then let that go. Now we're going to stretch it. So find your neutral spine. Neutral spine is the little bit of putting the hand under the low back. That's your neutral spine. Breath in. Exhale. Leg comes back. Keep the spine, that little arch in it. Notice how it won't let you bring the leg way over your head. But that's what we want here. We're trying to create strength in our bones here. We're stretching our hamstrings, but why not create bone strength too while we're doing it? So keep the back, that little arch. And one more breath. And now, maybe straightening the left leg and opening the right out to the side. Keeping the left shoulder down. Flex the foot. Press through the heel. Press down with the left thigh. So the only thing that's getting an opening right now is that right inner thigh. The other parts of the left side of our body is pressing down to stabilize us. So we're strengthening that. Each inhale, your belly rises. And each exhale, you pull the navel towards the spine or squeeze the orange or zip it up. Whatever method you choose, just keep your core engaged. And one more breath. The exhale, your tummy comes in and you bring your leg up. Now we're going to switch hands. So your right arm to the side and you're going to bring your left leg over as far as is comfortable for you. It's okay if the right hip comes up. So you're going to feel it all on the right outer thigh, your IT band. This is where I'm going to a chiropractor right now, and because of my surgery, both of my legs, my IT band has seized up. So I'm real limited in range of motion right now, but I'm going for really deep tissue body work, and it's helping. So stretching is what I need right now. So everybody, because we're sitting so much, this is so important. And one more breath. Exhale, tummy in, bring the leg back up to center. And now let's bend the knee and take our strap off. So we've opened up our hips. That's a nice hip opener. So then when we stand and do our warriors, your hips are ready to go. So what I'd like you to do now, let's do butterfly just to open our shoulders. Take your block. Let's line our ankles up with our knees. They're on the straight edge of the mat. Your block is between your thighs or a pillow. Something, don't let your head be down like this. So this is a time when a blanket would be appropriate, or you use your arm, whatever works for you. But think about your head as an extension of your neck, so it's straight out. The right hand comes in front of you. You're pulling your navel to the spine. Let's practice that zip up. Now, without moving anything but your upper body, you're going to inhale, spread your fingers, bring your arms straight up, and then the exhale, you're twisting your mid-back. And then the inhale, keep the belly in, arm comes up, and then exhale, bring it down. Your hands straight out from your shoulder. Inhale, bring it up, fingers spread, and exhale, twist. So you're getting movement into your mid-back. And you're opening your chest and down. And inhale up, and exhale, stretch your chest. Keep the block squeezing. Notice each time maybe you're getting a little bit further. Now one more time. Inhale up and exhale. Don't let the top knee come back. Keep your knees stacked. And then inhale up and exhale over. I'm going to flip around. You guys, we're going to do the other side. So whatever you need to do, let's get to the other side. So line up your ankles and your knees with your long edge of your mat. Place your block in between your thighs or your pillow. The purpose is to keep your knees stacked. Something's under your head so that your neck is aligned with your spine. One of my teachers would say, put your head on your spine. So don't let it be forward. Put it right on your spine. Hold your navel in. Left arm out in front of you. Inhale, spread the fingers wide. Squeeze the block. And exhale, twist. Don't let the top knee splay back. Inhale up, exhale down. Navel's in. Inhale up, exhale, twist. Inhale, come up, and exhale down. 2 more to go. Navel's in. Inhale up, exhale, twist that mid-back. Inhale up. It gets tight in that mid-back. And last time, that's called your thoracic spine. And up and down. Take your block out. Now let's press ourselves up and let's come onto our hands and knees. Now you can pad something under your knees using a blanket or something to keep that more comfortable for your knees. And we'll start with cat and cow. So fingers spread, index straight ahead, rotate your inner elbows forward, and pull your belly in. Your knees are under your hips. So as you inhale, just lift the chest a little bit, and then the exhale. If you have osteoporosis, you don't want to round your mid-back. You just tuck your tummy in, tuck your tail under. And inhale, lift the tail up, lift the chest, and then exhale, just bring your tailbone down. And inhale, you look up. If you don't have a spinal condition that prohibits it, press the floor away and tuck the chin, rounding the mid-back. So you got to do what's best for your particular body. Couple more. And one more time. And now keeping your hips over your knees, I want you to widen your arms and bring your forehead to the mat. This is great for those of us that have spinal density problems, bone density, the osteoporosis, because you're keeping your back straight. Also, we're opening our chest. Breathing in. Exhale, soften. Feel the underarms. Feel it stretch. So your chest, stretching your pec muscles, your chest. Keep your navel drawn in. That's going to prevent the back from sagging. Your core is the protection for your back. And one more breath. And then bring your hands under your shoulders and press yourself up. Let's bring our right or left foot forward. I don't care which one, whatever is best for you. Curl the back toes under and press yourself to standing. All right, let me make sure I can see myself. I think I need to angle a little bit. So you can see my head. It's always a challenge to get these angles just so for taping. Okay, let's start. Let's find our Tadasana. So standing with your feet hip width apart, toes straight ahead. Bring your palms forward. Let me get my, aren't we missing our hairdressers, guys? Oh my gosh, I miss my hairdresser, I miss my pedicurist and all these things that we're so normal, so we're used to, and now we're having to go without. But I bet you when this is all over, we're going to appreciate it just that much more. So now, soften the knees, pull the tummy in and make that pelvis nice and level. Shoulders up, back, and down. Let's start with our warm-up, rejuvenation sequence. So inhale, we bring our arms up. Exhale, hinging from the hips, we fold forward. Bend your knees generously. Arms come to the side, squeeze, and fall forward. Circle all the way up. Sit back to your chair. Knees back. Don't let them go over your toe. Press up. And then hands to your heart. Keep it going. If it hurts you to raise your arms up, just bring them up so where it doesn't hurt. Exhale. Hinge from your hips. Fall forward. Bend the knees. Arms to the T, squeeze, and fall forward, circling all the way up. Sitting back to your chair. Your biceps are by your ears. And then inhale it up and exhale it down. Keep it going a little faster. Bending the knees, squeeze, fall forward, all the way up. Sitting back to the chair, coming up, hands to your heart, inhale up, fall forward. Arms to the T, fall forward, all the way up. Sitting back to your chair, bringing your hands to the Namaste. Lift your toes. Squeeze a pencil between your bottom. Imagine you've got a block between your thighs and you're squeezing it. Breathing in. And exhale, tummy in. Good. Now as you inhale, I want you to bring your left arm to the floor. Reach up with your right. Exhale, come back to Namaste. Inhale, right arm down, left arm up. Exhale to Namaste. Keep it going. Nice little twist. The inhale up, the exhale to Namaste. One more time on each side. And inhale up and exhale to Namaste. Press your heels all the way up. Shake your legs and rotate your shoulders back. Good job, guys. That was fun. Let's widen our stance. Now you may need a block, may not, don't know. Depends how flexible you are in your hamstrings. So what I want you to do, let's practice hinging at the hips. So karate chop, right, your hands right where your hip creases are. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, tummy in and hinge forward, right where those hands are. Now come back up through the back, right in your bra strap, ladies. Exhale, tummy in, hinge forward. And then inhale, bring it up. One more time, hinge forward. And then bring your hands to the floor. Maybe you need to bend your knees. That's okay. I want everyone to bend your knees. Bend your knees. Now, as you inhale, straighten the left leg, bending the right. Feel the stretch on the left inner thigh. Inhale to center. And exhale, stretch the other side. And inhale to center. And exhale, stretch. And inhale to center. And exhale, stretch. Couple more. And last time. And then all the way up. And hands to your heart. Our legs are wide. Let's keep them wide. Let's take our right foot, lift the toe, pivot on the heel till the foot is at a 90-degree angle. The back foot, you're lifting the heel and just stepping back a little bit. Now this fast leg, you're lifting the back thigh up. You're bending into the right knee. And then you're coming out of it. So breath in, the exhale bend. Try to keep your torso as square as you can. And watch your knee so it doesn't go in, goes right over the center of the foot. And let's keep the legs straight. Now I want you to bring your hands up so that you've got this 90-degree angle. And then straighten out the arms. Squeeze your shoulder blades, feel that. Breath in. As you exhale, lunge. Now look over the middle finger of the right hand. Feel those shoulder blades, what they're doing. They're holding your arms out. Breathing in, reaching. Exhale, tummy in. So the back foot, you're pressing through the pinky edge and the big toe. The front leg, the knee is feeling like it's pushing to the right so that the knee doesn't cave in. One more breath. And then bring your arms down, straighten that right leg. Now pivot the foot back to center. Let's do the other side. So lifting the left toe up, pivoting on the heel, bringing the foot straight ahead. The back foot lifts the heel and just steps back. Lift this thigh. Bend the left knee. And then straighten it. So find your alignment. Don't let this sag. Keep your torso up, in and out. And then stay. Stay in the bent position. Bring your arms up and then out. Look over the left hand. Press through the pinky side of the back foot and the toe, big toe. Breathing in, make sure both arms are level. As you exhale, pull the belly in. So think about your shoulder blades are squeezing together to keep these arms lifted. Breathing in, exhale, tummy in. Don't let this front knee splay in. 2 more breaths. And then drop your arms, straighten that left leg, pivot your foot, and then bring your legs back. Let's do some marching. Good. All right, guys. Now we're going to do our warrior one. That's always in my classes. But we're going to do it with that same arm movement. Trying to create strength right here in our middle back. This is all postural work. So let's stand at the back of our mat. Find your Tadasana alignment. But before we do that, let's practice what we're going to do with our arms. So have your arms at your side, palms are back. I want you to bend your elbows and bring your elbows up so that they're shoulder height and that your wrists are right out from them. That puts your scapula right on your back. So that's how you start, and then you open your arms. See how that feels? Without even doing much, you're squeezing those shoulder blades. And then bring your arms back and let it go. So let's do that with our warrior one. So I'll just do it this way. We're going to bring our arms up. I'm going to ask you to inhale, maybe straighten the right. And as you exhale, you're pulling back right from that scapula. So we'll do that alternate. So now we're strengthening that muscle. So standing at the back of the mat, find your Tadasana, navel center. Widen your feet a little bit and step forward with the right foot. Bend the knee, knee over ankle, and then the back heel just kicks up a little bit. Now widen, kick your foot up a little bit. So I'm inching it out until I get this good 90-degree angle. Tummy is forward, and if your tummy is cocked this way, you're going to widen this right leg out a little bit so that the navel rotates center. Press through the pinky edge of the back foot and the big toe. The right knee is bent. Now bring your arms up like we have them. Hold the belly in. And as you inhale, straighten the right arm. As you exhale, pull it back with the shoulder blade. And inhale, straighten the left arm. And exhale, pull it back. Not by the elbow, but by the shoulder blade. Inhale, straighten right. Exhale, pull it back. Inhale, straighten left. Exhale, pull it back. So your navel's in. And one more time on each side. And last one. The exhale, pull it back with those shoulder blades. And then drop your arms. Now let's leave this leg bent. Inhale, come up. If you don't want to round your back, you're going to stay here. If you can, you're going to come all the way down. And you can use a block if you need to. A block under here. Start to straighten that right knee. And breathe. Breathing in. The exhale, navel in and pull that right hip back. Feel the stretch underneath the pelvis. Couple more breaths. So this is opening up that mid-back that we were strengthening. So now we're just letting it open. So first you're going to rebend that right knee. Bring your arms to the T. Press yourself up. Step yourself up and shake it out. Let's do the other side. How does that feel in your back? Do you feel like you've worked it? Because we sit like this, all those muscles between your shoulder blades get super weak. Causes stress in the front of the neck and the chest. We want to keep it nice and strengthened. So stepping to the back. Forward with the left leg. Bend the knee. Check your alignment. The back foot, the angle of the heel, the toe is just a little bit like 1 o'clock. Pull the navel in, point the tailbone down. So bend into your lunge a couple times. Just adjusting your alignment. Don't let this back thigh collapse. Bring it up and bend and straighten. And one more time. Loosening up the muscles, lubricating the joint before we come into the static hold. So the back foot, the pinky toe edge and the big toe, lifting the arch, navel's in and centered, squared navel. So now bring your arms up to this 90 degree. And inhale, reach the left arm forward. And exhale, pull it back with the shoulder blade muscle. Inhale, right. Exhale, pull it back. Don't let the left knee buckle in. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more on each side. Good. Now, inhale, keeping the left knee bent. Just come down. And then maybe you're going to start to straighten that left leg by pulling the left hip back. If you have a block under you, that's fine. If you don't, that's fine. Just let the head hang. If you're in this half position, that's okay too. Whatever the body needs. And breathe. Each exhale, the left hip pulls back as the navel draws in. Really giving a good stretch to the whole back side of the body. And now rebending the left knee, bringing the arms to a T, and then pushing yourself up, stepping it up, shaking your legs out. Pretty darn good. All right, guys. How do you feel? That was a lot of movement for our upper backs. But we need that. It was a lot of movement for our lower bodies too, but we need that. Let's come to the mat. I want you to take a break. So lay down, get comfortable, legs straight, knees bent, whatever feels best for you. And now we'll do some floor work. Let me adjust my angle a little bit. Hopefully that'll be okay. And we're going to start with our core. And lay back. Palms are face up. How do you feel? Where do you feel your prana? Where do you feel the circulation in your body? I feel it in my hips and in my middle back And I can feel my heart beating. Try to go inside and feel these things. Long, slow, deep breath. Now let's bring our arms out to a T. Bend the elbows and bring your hands behind your ears, keeping the elbows wide. Keep the feet on the floor. So now I'm going to have you breathe into the navel. The exhale, pull your belly in. Now press your back flat. And then as you exhale, come straight up. As you inhale, come down. As you exhale, come straight up. Don't pull on the head. And down. So think about lifting up from here. And inhale down. The exhale, lift straight up. None of this. And down. So the exhale, tummy in, back flat, lift. And down. And exhale, lift and hold. And then raise your right foot up off the floor a couple inches and put that down. Exhale, lay the right up, couple inches and down. The left, lift, so you're strengthening your psoas here. And down. And right. And down. Is your back flat? Are your elbows wide? Couple more on each side. Exhale, lift, right. Inhale, down. Exhale, lift left thigh up just a little bit. And down. Maybe a couple, 3 inches off the floor, the foot comes. And down. And last time. Good. Lay your head back down. And widen your feet and do that windshield wiper. As you inhale, go to the right. As you exhale, come up. As you inhale, go to the left. And you exhale, come up. So this opens up your hip flexor. First we strengthen them, which compress them, and now we're opening them to relax it. And 2 more times. Link your movement with your breath. All right, good job, guys. Let's do cross crawl. Cross crawl is good. We opened up our hip flexors. Now we're going to bring our left thigh up and our right thigh up. 90-degree angle. So notice I'm seeing myself and I'm seeing my knees are closer than my hips. So I'm bringing them out. I'm pulling my navel in, squeezing the orange, zipping it up. And imagine you have drawstrings on your hip bones and they're cinching towards one another. That's your core, guys. Feel it. Now, your arms are down by your side, palms down. As you inhale, raise the right arm up over your head, straighten the left leg. As you exhale, make this sound shh. Other side. Inhale, left arm, right leg. Shh. Left arm, right leg. Shh. Keep your back flat. Inhale, left leg, right arm, left arm, right leg. Shh. Keep going. Shh. Shh. One more time on each side. Keep your back flat. And last time. Then bring your feet to the floor. Lift your hips up, baby bridge. Tummy in a lot. Point your tailbone towards your heels and open up the front of the hips again. And roll it down. Let's do a bridge right now. So if you have a block, place it between your thighs. And we're going to do one for our mid-back, because we did a lot of mid-back work by those warrior ones and the warrior twos, the way I had you do your arms. I learned that from a kinesiologist, so it really keeps the shoulder blades in good alignment. So this one, palms facing forward. Reach up and then bring the shoulders back into their sockets. Pull your navel in. Press your back flat, squeeze your block. As you inhale, lift your hips up. Think about your knees going forward and your chest coming towards your face. Now, breathe in. As you exhale, reach for the ceiling and roll down on that back. So you're massaging your thoracic spine. Good. Let these shoulders come down into their sockets. So breathing in. Exhale, back flattens, tummies in, squeeze, then lift. Knees go forward, chest comes towards you, tucking your chin. Now as you exhale, the hands reach towards the ceiling, feel the back round, and then roll down on that spine with a rounded thoracic. So you're protracting your spine right now. Protracting your scapula. One more time. Breathe in. Exhale, tummy and back flat, squeeze, press into the feet, lift, tuck the chin. Knees go forward, chest comes towards your head. One more inhale. The exhale, reach, and then roll down on that rounded mid-back. And then come all the way down and bring your hands to the mat. Good job, guys. Let's take this out. Let's do some prone work. Prone is on your belly, so let's flip it over. Now remember, the proper way is to just roll, put the hand in front of you, and come onto your tummies, onto your belly. Okay. Let's have our toes in and our heels out. I want you to rock, 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 rock your hips. Loosen them up. Okay, let's do Sphinx pose. Shoulders, notice elbow right out from the shoulders, palms down, forehead down. Toes in, heels out. Try not to squeeze your bottom. So pull back on the hands. Inhale, lift the chest and head up, look down, and exhale, lower. Try not to squeeze your butt. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. And inhale, lift. And hold. Press your tummy into the mat. Pull your navel in and press your hips into the mat. Without squeezing your butt. Don't look forward and up. Look down. Think about your neck as an extension from your head, from your spine rather. 3 more breaths. Feel the stretch in the belly. Feel the arch in the back. So we're strengthening our lower back here, which is part of your core. And then bring it down. Go to the left ear, bring your palms face up and just take a break, and you can rock side to side. And then stop. Hey, Chester. Hi, Mama. Get out of the way, Mommy. All right, guys, that's Chester, my kitty. She's female, but I call her Chester. Feet together. Forehead down. Now we're going to do locust position, which is we're going to be lifting our legs up. So feet together, thighs together. I want you to squeeze your bottom. Pull your navel in. Bring your thumbs up. Hands are by your side. Pull the shoulder blades down. And now as you inhale, lift both your legs and the arms up. Hitchhiker. Hold the belly in a lot. And exhale, come down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. And this time we're going to hold. So looking down. Inhale. Think about the crown of the head is lengthening. And as you exhale, your tummy's in. And your bottom is squeezing. The backs of the legs are squeezing. You're squeezing shoulder blades too. Whole strength for the back body. The kinetic chain. The posterior kinetic chain. One more breath. And then come down, go to the right ear. Let the knees, the hips splay open and rock. Good job, guys. Let's bring our hands underneath our shoulders. I want you to bring your legs straight back. I'm going to scoot up a tad. So the thumbs are under your armpits, the hands, actually let's bring them a little lower. Bring your hands by your shoulder, by your ribs. Elbows pinned to your side. So now toes in, heels out. Let's lift up our hands and come up. And hold. Hold your belly in. We're already warmed up. So breathe. Don't hold the breath. Think about the strength you're creating in your mid-back. This is all posture work. One more breath. Good job, guys. Then bring the hands down. Push yourself back to your child's pose. Knees wide, knees together. You can have a block under the head. Remember, osteoporosis, you don't want to round too much, so maybe a block is a good option for you. Or you can do that puppy dog that we did. Breathe into the back. Open it like an accordion. And as you exhale, soften. Inhale, breathing into the back, opening it up. And exhale, softening. 2 more breaths. And now let's stretch our upper back out. This is called thread the needle. So we come on to all fours. I'll do my right side first. You're going to inhale, raise your arm up, and exhale, thread it through. Now you can keep your bottom up, you can bring it down, whatever feels best to you. You're stretching the right shoulder, the back of the shoulder, and right that shoulder blade area. Breathing in. Wherever it's tight, breathe in. As you exhale, soften. And breathing in. And softening. 2 more breaths. And then come back to all fours. Let's do the other side. So as you inhale, left arm comes up. And as you exhale, you thread it through. Threading the needle. Feel the stretch on the left back of the shoulder and the shoulder blade area. Breathing in. Exhale, pull that navel in. Let's stay here 3 more breaths. Breathe into the tightness. Soften into the exhale. And then come back up. Let's roll our shoulders out. Hi, Mama. Come over here. Come on, get up. Okay, guys. Let's do a side bend. So either sitting cross-legged or sitting in Vajrasana like I am in Hero. Let's bring our right palm, or just the tips of the fingers, to the mat. Let's inhale, raise the left arm up, and as you exhale, you're between 2 panes of glass, so don't tip forward, and just stretch. Notice my palm is face down right now. What would it feel like to bring my palm face up? So choose, palm up, palm down. Whatever feels best to your shoulders. Palm up opens the shoulder a little bit more, so you have to choose. But feel the stretch. Inhale, reach. Keep the left hip down. And 1 more breath. And then bring that arm down. Let's do the other side. So inhale, right arm up. You're in between two panes of glass, so don't tip forward. Now stay and stretch. Palm down, palm up, choose. Feel the stretch in the shoulder, feel the stretch in the side ribs. Maybe you don't feel it in the shoulder. I do, because my shoulders are tight. But maybe you're going to feel it just in the ribs. Good. Come back up and bring that arm down. Let's rotate. All right, let's do the newspaper. So you've got your 90-degree angle. There's a theme going on today. Everything's 90 because that's what the body is best, feels best at, and it's best for the body is when you're in these good alignment principles. So as you inhale, lift your arms up. As you exhale, chin to chest. As you inhale to your cactus. As you exhale, diving in a pool, hold the belly in. And then inhale, come back up, looking at the hands. And then the exhale, chin to chest. One more time. Inhale, look up. Exhale, chin down. Opening the arms, squeezing the blades. Diving into a pool. And then coming back, looking at the hands. And then chin to chest. Good job. Roll your shoulders. All right, let's do a twist. So let's lie on our backs. And come down. And just take a breath. Get comfortable. And now take your left thigh, cross it over the right thigh, like you're sitting in a chair. Arms out to a T, breath in. And as you exhale, let's bring our knees to the right. Breath in. As you exhale, pull the belly in and come back up to center. Inhale over. Exhale up. And this time we'll stay. So try to keep your left shoulder down. And now I'd like you to straighten up that top left leg. Tap the foot, take a breath, and as you exhale, lift. Keep the left shoulder down. Exhale, lift. So we're working our abductor muscles, our side hips, as we're in this twist. Couple more. Inhale, the foot taps. The exhale, it lifts. Not too high, just about hip level. Now hold it. Keep the left shoulder down. Press the right thigh into the mat to support you, to stabilize. Now from the hip socket, you're going to twist the left toes up and hold. Bring the femur into the socket and squeeze. Keep your navel in. Keep the left thigh pressing down. Strength. And then rotate the foot back to like it was. Bend the knee and then bring it up. I'm going to flip it. We're going to do the other side. Now this side, I don't think I can do all the way because this is my surgical hip, but we'll do as best as we can. So now, right over left. Breath in. And as you exhale, the knees go to the left. Right shoulder stays down. And inhale, come back up. Inhale, go over. Exhale, bring it up. Inhale, go over and stay, and maybe straightening up that top leg. See if you can get the leg all the way in front of your hip. And then lift and lower. Exhale, lift, flex the foot. Press with that bottom thigh to support you. Try to keep your right shoulder down the best you can. And lift and lower. And lift and lower and hold. Squeeze the bone into the socket and then rotate the toes up and hold. Feel the strength in that hip. Couple more breaths. And then you can rebend the knee and help yourself up. Good job, guys. Let's straighten out our spine. Let's bring our feet straight ahead. And let's raise our arms up over our head. And now let's bring our arms down to our side. Let's inhale, raising arms up. I want you to interlace your hands and flip it so that the palms are faced up towards the ceiling. Breathing in as you bring your arms up towards the floor. Flex your foot, both feet. Inhale, reach with your arms, press through the heels. And exhale, tummy in. Inhale, reach with your hands. Exhale, keep your belly in. And one more breath. And then inhale, bring your arms straight up. Let go of the bind, and then bring your arms down. Let's inhale, and as you exhale, turn your head to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale, turn it to the left. Inhale to center, and just back and forth, following the breath, turning the head back and forth. And then coming to center, let's slide our feet up so that the knees are bent. I want you to bring your left thigh into your chest, hold under the thigh. Straighten out the right leg. Press the right thigh down. Flex the right foot. Take a breath. As you exhale, bring your left thigh towards you as you push your right foot away. And breathing in. Exhale, press. 2 more breaths. Nice opening in the right front of the hip, and it's stretching the glute of the back leg. And let's switch. So bringing your right thigh in, holding under the thigh, straightening out your left leg, flexing both feet, breath in. As you exhale, right thigh towards you, left heel away. Left thigh's pressing down. Couple more breaths. So giving your spine, we call this axial extension. So your whole spine is lengthening here, decompressing your spine. And then bring your right foot down. And now we're going to get ready for Shavasana. So if you've got a sofa or a chair, you can bring your legs up that. If you have a wall handy, you can do legs up the wall. So whatever you want to do, you can have your feet on the floor, knees bent. You can have a pillow under your thighs. You can do Supta Baddha, which feet together and knees splayed open. Whatever feels good to you. Right now is a time where you want to be comfortable so that your body can soften and relax. Let me find, if you're cold, get a blanket, cover yourself. And we'll get ready for relaxation. Hi, Mama. You're a good girl, Chester. So lay back. I'm going to turn the lights down. And I'll guide you through a relaxation. Notice how you're feeling. Come on, Mama. You're okay. I think I'm going to put my Zafu under my knees. So something under your knees is nice for your back. Palms face up. And just sink down onto the floor. How's your head? Don't let it be up too high. Don't let the chin be up. Have your chin level. And breathe into the belly. As you exhale, feel the belly soften. Feel the back soften.
So now feel your head where it rests on the floor. Bring awareness to your eyes. Let them grow heavy. The back teeth have a little space. The jaw softens. Now let's do a little bit of a yoga nidra relaxation. So each time I call out a body part, I want you to bring your focus, your mind's focus there. So in yoga, every time we bring our mind's focus to a different part of our body, your prana follows. So my teacher already says that wherever you bring your focus, you're lighting that part up. So we're going to bring our focus to our whole body, bringing prana and circulation to the whole body. Take a deep breath in, cleansing breath. Sigh it out. 2 more. As you exhale, feel the whole back soften. Breathing 1 more time. And letting go. Bring awareness to your right big toe. The right second toe. The right third toe. The right fourth toe. And the right pinky. Bring your awareness to the right sole of the foot, the right heel, the right ankle, the right calf, the right shin, the right thigh, and the right buttock. Bring your awareness to the right waist, the right shoulder, the right elbow, the right wrist, the right thumb, index finger of the right hand, middle finger, left, the ring finger of the right hand, and the pinky finger. Bring awareness to the right palm. See if you can feel a glow. See if you can feel your prana in the right palm. And then awareness to the right elbow again, the right shoulder, the back of the head. Right between your eyebrows, awareness to the third eye center. Now bring awareness to your left big toe, the left second toe, the third, the fourth, the pinky toe of the left foot, the sole of the left foot, the heel of the left foot, the ankle, the calf, the shin, the back of the knee, the back of the thigh of the left leg, the front of the thigh of the left leg, the left hip and pelvis, the left waist, the left armpit, the left shoulder, the left elbow, the left hand, the left thumb, the index finger of the left hand, the middle finger, the ring finger, and the pinky finger of the left hand. Now feel the palm of the left hand. Notice if you feel your prana there. Notice sensation, your left palm full of sensation, alive. Notice the pulse. Now bring your awareness to your right hand, the right palm. Feel the glow, the circulation, the prana. Sensation. The right palm, full of sensation. And now switch to the left palm, full of sensation. The right palm, full of sensation. Feel it switch back and forth as we bring our awareness there. Now both palms full of sensation. Now Now cultivate the belly breathing, breathing in. And as you exhale, soften the whole body down. So that's all you do for the next few minutes. Is you breathe into the navel, you pause at the top, and then your exhalation, everything sinks. And I'll call you out in a couple minutes.
Come here, Mama. No tension anywhere in your body. Let each exhale release more tension from your body and your mind. Let everything go. Keep your focus on the breath. So starting to bring your breath back to your normal breath pattern, but deepening it. And starting to point and flex your fingers, circling the wrists, maybe pointing, flexing the feet, circling the ankles. If your leg's up a chair or on a sofa, I want you to pull your navel in a lot when you bring your legs down. And everyone, wherever you're at, roll to the right or left side and stay in fetal for a couple breaths. And then using that top arm, press yourself up to seated. And this is Chester. Come here, Mama. This is my Chester cat. I've had her since she was a baby. She's about 12 now, so she's getting kind of old, but we love her. So anyway, let's bring our hands to our heart. And bow to yourself. So repeat after me, please. Peace to my body. And peace to my mind. And peace to my soul. And may peace follow me wherever I go. And thank you for joining me. It was a pleasure teaching you today. And like I said, I can't wait till we can get together again soon. But we gotta comply with what everyone's asking of us and stay home right now. So this is Friday, so have a good weekend. And namaste. Good job, guys. See you next time.